Shalom, shalom. Before we begin this video, we would like to give all honors and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Okay, double honors to our elder apostles who rule over the flock. Okay, double honors to them. Salutations to my fellow Akim, my brothers who labor in the apostle doctrine, and to you sisters out there who listen and subscribe under the apostle doctrine. To you I say shalom. The lesson today is watching a video one of the brothers post about martial law, and that's going to be today's lesson. That martial law is coming to America. Now, what a lot of people don't know and don't understand, because they're blindsided by this world, they're blindsided by the things that's going on around them and the lies that Esau is pulling the wool that Esau is pulling over their heads, right? You know, going back to Job 9 and 4, right? He covered the faces of the judges, right? This also says in the book of Revelation, Esau is the deceiver of the whole world, loosely paraphrasing. So he got everybody confused about what's going on and blinded to the truth. But we are not in darkness, okay? We're not in darkness, brothers and sisters. So martial law, as we see through the prophecies, through reading scripture, through constant videos being posted by the elders and apostles and the teachers, right, of GMS and those who follow them, you know, that martial law is coming to America, man, and it is going to be going at full speed and nothing's going to stop it. Martial law is coming to America, and a lot of people are not going to be ready for the type of tortures and the type of pain that they're going to experience, because people don't like pain. You know, this society that we live in is a soft generation. It's a soft society. So imagine them putting a generation that's comfortable, people that's comfortable, never been through hardships, never been through any tough times. You know, you put them as a time as martial law and under those FEMA camps. A lot of people gonna break. Their souls are gonna break in that place, because that's what the FEMA camps are designed for. It's designed to break your soul, man. So a lot of brothers are gonna be tested. Okay. But let me pull out the precepts to show you that. And we just gotta stay firm and keep the faith. Now this is Revelation 2 and verse 10. It reads what? Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. See, suffer, that means the pain that you're going to go through is going to be great. You're going to go through pain, man. Pain, great physical pain, okay? Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. Now, the devil means the adversary. Now, who's the adversary, right? That's Esau, Edom, because the enemies to the nation of Israel is Esau, Edom. And we could just prove that real quick with Psalms 83 and I believe 83 and 6, right? Who are the enemies of the nation of Israel? Because Esau is not the only enemy, but he's the top. He's the leader of the Confederacy. You see what I'm saying? And to be Confederate means to be against something or someone, okay? So even though all these nations in verse 6 to 8 is against the nation of Israel, at the top leading them is Esau, Edom, the so-called cave dweller. Okay, he's leading them in the charge to destroy the nation of Israel. He's pushing them and motivating them to attack our nation and our people. You see, so going back now to Revelation 3 and 10. No, 2 and 10. Salakia, forgive me. 2 and 10. It says what? Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer, right? Because the amount of tortures and the physical pain, the great physical pain that we're going to go through will inspire fear, man. It's going to inspire fear because brothers are going to go through a lot, all right? And sisters as well, you know, because there's going to be some ordinary sisters that's gonna defend the faith. They're just going to take the punishment for the gospel's sake, right? Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, and we know the devil is Esau, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. So it's a test. So the prisons in this verse, it says some, mind you, it's italicized as some. Let you know that not all of us, not all brothers and sisters, going to be thrown into prison. And what is the prison? The prison is the Fema camps. Okay, it's them concentration camps. So not all of us is going to be in a concentration camp. Some of us might be going back to Revelation 20:4. Some brothers might be put to death. Other brothers might be in hiding. You see what I'm saying? As the disciples of old, as the prophets of old, you see? Like if you go back to the time of Elijah, you had some prophets that was hiding in the cave and then others that died, you see, at the hands of the prophets of Baal, right? So my point is being made that not all of us are going to be cast into prison. Only some of us will be cast into prison. Only some of us are going to be in them concentration camps, okay? We would have to do those concentration camps. That's going to be a test of our faith, right? Because, as I said, ye may be tried. It's a test to see, are you going to do it to the end? As a test of faith, that's going to be our test of faith, our ultimate test of faith, right? Can we endure the tortures in the great pain that we're going to experience in these concentration camps? You see, this is the bitter part of the world. This is the part that you don't want to hear, but you need to hear to be prepared, to be ready, because if it's going to come to the world and blindside them because they're not paying attention to the prophecies, nor they understand what is written, then you brothers and sisters that understand what is written, you have a duty, a responsibility, and you owe yourself to be prepared to when it comes, because nothing's stopping prophecy. All prophecy is going to be fulfilled. But the question is, are you going to be caught up with the world and just fall through the cracks, or are you going to be prepared and ready for what that time comes, So as it says, some shall cast some of you into prison that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. So, like I said, great physical suffering, man. Great physical and mental pain. Okay, they're gonna be doing CIA level tactics on us, man. Torture techniques, all of that is gonna be implemented on brothers and sisters, man. All of it, all of those people that's in the concentration camps, man. They're gonna be doing like I said, torture tactics to break your faith, to get you to renounce the Lord, to get you to take that their digital imprint. If y'all know what I'm talking about. They're gonna do those things to try to get you to do that. But be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. You see? Well, I said be thou faithful unto death, because they're gonna be torturing you, because they're gonna create physical pain and torture to the point where the pain might just take some brothers and sisters out. You see what I'm saying? And I will give thee a crown of life. And you could see an example of that in 2 Maccabees, the 6th chapter. I highly recommend y'all read that, because the Maccabean family, the mother and the 7 sons, they went through the mother and the Maccabean brothers. I won't say 7, but the mother and the Maccabean brothers, they went through great torture and torment for their faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. So it's no different with us. We're going to go through great pain and suffering for our faith and proclaiming the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. There's no accident that they have anti-Semitic task forces and they're cracking down on us by calling us a hate group and all of this stuff. All of this is the way to get the blind masses to turn against us. You see, but we have to stay faithful, as Yahweh Shah instructing us. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Okay, so the concentration, the martial law is coming into effect, and once it comes into effect, then the concentration camps will come into effect. Okay, and this is why Yahweh Shah keep letting us go through hard times, keep letting us go through struggles and hard times. Right? Keep challenging us, keep pushing us so that when we're in this hour of temptation, right, when we're going through the concentration camps, our faith is built up, our faith is strong, so we don't crack, because the people in the world, they're gonna crack, bro. They might say they're not going to take the digital imprint. They might say they're not going to renounce their faith in the Lord. But those people in the world, man, when they go through them physical tortures, man, and in that great pain, physical pain, man, great pain, yo, they going to crack. A lot of them are going to renounce their faith. They're going to crack. This is why the Lord let us suffer now as a training tool, so that when we go through to build our faith, that's why we suffer on this side. That's why we suffer in this truth, to build up our faith, so that when we go through things like this, our faith is strong, so strong that they can't break it. So all of the hell that we catch in this truth is to make our faith unbreakable, to turn our faith into diamonds, right? To turn our faith into diamonds, okay? Unbreakable. To have unbreakable faith. So accept the chastisings of the Almighty. Now I'm gonna go, cause I made my point, but yeah, accept the chastising. The FEMA camps. Let's look up the word FEMA. Martial law. All right. Martial law for you guys out there. All right, martial law. Martial law involved the temporary substitution of a military authority for civilian rule, as is usually invoked in time of war, rebellion, or natural disaster. When martial law is in effect, the military commander of an area or country has unlimited authority to make and enforce the law. Okay, so basically what this is saying is, normally martial law will only be in effect under the times of war, like great insurrection, like a great protest against the people, an uproar against the people, or if a natural disaster occurred. And what that involves is the military now becomes the new police. Okay, they police the laws, they enforce the laws and authorities, and they have unlimited reign to do so. So they can choose what amount of force they need to enforce a law. So if they tell you to do something and you don't do it, they have the legal right to take you out. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they have unlimited power to do whatever they want, you know? Unlimited power to do whatever they want, okay? So now that's what the martial law basically is. The military becomes the police. They start policing people instead of your state police officers or your city police officers or your local area police officers. They are replaced by the military. The military become the new police. All right. So then the area that the martial law is set up in become the police state, right? Meaning that area is policed by the military. The military has full control and access and jurisdiction over that place. All right. Okay. So this is I typed this because it just hit my mind through the spirit. It says torture used by ancient Romans, because this is New Rome today, which is America. And, like I said before, we're going to go through great physical, and that's what Yahweh Shah is telling us through that scripture, is that we're going to go through great physical pain, right? They're going to torture us, and they're not going to just use, like I said before, like old spy movie tactics. They're going to also use ancient tactics, okay? What was used back in the days of old. So this is the ancient Roman forms of torture, right? You got number one, that's crucifixion, okay? You got crucifixion. You got the bronze bull. You got crucifixion. You got the bronze bull. Okay. It says what? To which the upper closed hole convicts were put and then baked alive, killing in fire under a bull, right? So you was baked alive, you was burnt alive inside that bull. So they got the bronze bull, all right? You got the boat, and I'm gonna get to the point here, right? The victim was stripped naked and then tied tightly between the two upturned boats so that the head, hands, and feet stood out from the holes. The convict was forced to drink milk and honey in large quantities until it had diarrhea, which attracted insects with sweet drinks. See? To top it all off, it would spread honey torture in private places on the arms and groins. Then the attached convict would release into the middle of the water reservoir where he was exposed to intense sun and the activity of insects that would drink his sweet blood and reproduce in his body. See? Torture. That's torture, man. Leather peeling. All right. I don't want to go into so many details to scare you, but I just want you to look. You could look this up for yourself. You got leather peeling. You know, you got so many forms of torture, and I'm not being sadistic or sick. I'm letting you know so that this is what Yahweh Shah was warning us about, so that you can that when he chastises you and he's punishing you and he's toughening you up, he's making you into a man, he's making you into a woman, so that you're ready for this time come, because it's coming. It's coming, man. It is coming. Nothing is stopping this. Like I told you, the scriptures will be fulfilled. Nothing is going to stop it. Okay? It's coming. But you got to make sure Yahweh Bahashim Shah is making sure if they dealing with you that you're prepared for when this time comes, man. It's right around the corner, man. You need to stop crying. You need to stop complaining about the struggles that you go through and be grateful that he's giving you training, that he's giving you a hard time, that he's putting you through struggles that's toughening you up, because you need to be toughened up in your faith to deal with the type of tortures that they're going to bring out, man. Like and I just read you some. I read you like 2 of them. And these are some serious tortures, man. So listen, man, enough with the crying, the woe is me spirit is over, man. Man up, gird up your loins and just accept it, man. Understand that what you're going through is toughing you up for the greater challenge ahead, man. You got a bigger challenge than the training and the tough and the difficulties, right? The little challenges that Yahweh Bashem Shah is throwing at you, man. You got a big task ahead of you, so you need to be ready. All right, gird up your loins, take it, accept it, and just look at it as him, as Yahweh Bashem Shah building up your faith, so that it's unbreakable, so that when they try to break your faith, they can't, man. And you can receive your crown and get into the kingdom. And with that, I end the video. We will give all praise to Yahweh Hashem Al Shah. Till next time, I say Shalom.